back to Dominations with
MacMarla. Oh.
what? And MacMarla. We broke it.
We broke it.
I think we'll move on. We'll move on from there. You are live. So we've got a perfect war going on. Whoop, whoop.
I was going to introduce us as Charla.
Oh yeah. Hello once again, audience, and welcome back to Dominations with
Charla.
That was good. That was good. We can stick with that. Do we have audio and such? Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe, baby. I am in the process of trying to abandon Air Server. Why? Because it's such a CPU hog and they deny it. Even though I've sent them logs and screenshots and all sorts of stuff. I'm like, yeah, this thing's an Air CPU hog. And they're like, no, it's not. It works flawlessly. It's a problem with you.
Yes.
Yes, it is a problem with me. Is that my base that's being scouted?
No, I think it's mine. I think it was mine that was last loaded. Perfect war. We did do our war attacks before we went live tonight, just because I do get a little distracted on the live stream sometimes. And it was a bit rushed, so yeah.
But if you have a chance, check it out because it was an excellent attack. You're an ant.
I'm an ant.
You're an ant. You're a dead ant.
Dead ant.
Dead ant.
Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant. And it's so suiting because of if you watch the cartoon.
I did watch the cartoon. That's where I got the joke from. That's what the Pink Panther says when he steps on an ant. Dead 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 ant. Looks perfect to me. Nice work. That's Felix. We haven't seen Felix in a little while anyways. He's been busy. That whole work stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and kids out of school and whatnot.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be fun.
Our daughter's done school, but we have little ones anyway.
Yeah,
so
it's like, that's nice. Do you have any troops, or what are you doing?
I think I'm still waiting. I biffed my war attack on my classical age, but it was like, I don't know. I wasn't very hopeful to begin with. I was hoping to at least get a star, but I didn't even get a star, so that makes me kind of sad.
Classical versus gunpowder?
Yeah.
And an actual gunpowder, not the gunpowders that I've been attacking, like an actual gunpowder base.
Yeah.
And even then,
I think I would have been okay, but I was ninja heavy. Ninja heavy. And it triggered the general. So that's what.
You should have sabotaged it.
Oh, I used all my sabotaged.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. I used all 3 of my sabotage. That
no.
last a full 10 seconds. No, not on the fort, but still. Because it was like my troops were way up here, and the fort was way down here.
Yeah, it's got that range of 7 on it.
Yeah,
so it's.
Ooh, that's on my body.
I got
There's a bug on my body. That's a little upsetting. Okay.
Easily creeped out? Much?
Yeah, I'm not fond of bugs.
Look at the range
That's
on
why
those
I'm
stables.
glad I'm Canadian, because the bugs here are like
itty bitty.
Itty bitty.
They're tiny, tiny.
So that's the only thing nice about living in a cold place, is the bugs are tiny.
Mundo de Village. See, I don't know what are the. I'm never sure where we should be.
We should be in the showroom.
Is that where we're supposed to be?
Which is that one, I think.
Okay.
Because I'm hoping Mara and Clint will be. We'll see.
Well, you should let them know.
Yeah.
You could pop over and let them know.
I'll pop over and let them know, see if they want to come on the live stream.
Hi, Mundo.
Hi.
How are you?
Tired.
Tired. So are we.
Yeah, I'm tired too.
I bet.
Although it's not late, but it's been a long day.
It's been a very long day. Happy Canada Day, by the way.
Oh, thanks. You too.
Did you do anything fun?
Why would he do anything on Canada Day?
Yeah.
He should. I think everybody should celebrate Canada Day. I don't care if you're American or Australian or doesn't matter.
Well, there in my town, there's a little festival that happens, so I went to that.
Okay, good deal. See?
Yeah,
She's Canadian.
it's a 4th of July festival that goes on for a week.
No. You're hereby Canadian because you had something going on Canada Day. So.
Let's see if Clinton.
You can say that about anybody.
Mir's on.
Okay.
What is happening with Invictus Army?
So Invictus Army was having a little bit of difficulty with change in leadership. Unfortunately, they got struck by real life. And as a result, they had some people that left. And there was a little bit of drama that ensued. And of course, we're always very supportive, and we tried to keep our noses out of it and just simply offer our support in any way that we could. Ambria, as a result, and he and I are friends kind of off stream and offline. So he and I remain in contact, and he went over to, why can I never remember the name of them? Champion Road. Very nice guys, very accepting. We ended up doing a war with them on my secondary account. I uploaded a couple of videos. And then it got to the point that I think everybody was intending on leaving. We've got a few of the members have come over to the Outlaws, but Ambria was like, I don't want to see that happen. So he actually ended up going back to Invictus Army. And of course I felt a little bit like I'd been invited to a party where I didn't know the host, and then the guy that invited me left. So I did excuse myself, and I am back over, and they are being rebranded. They're not going to be Invictus Army. There was actually input to call themselves In-Laws.
Yeah.
I thought it was cute. I was like, yeah, do it. In-Laws and Outlaws.
Yeah.
So that's the story with that. But I mean, as always, we're supportive. We understand that real life happens, and we just need to.
Wait, did it happen to kill?
I'm sorry?
Did it happen to kill, or who did it happen to? Or just the whole alliance?
Oh, just everybody.
Yeah.
Just everybody. Everybody over there had real life occur, and it was just bad timing, and it's hard. It's hard. Sometimes the emotions of real life bleed into a game, and life happens. Did you let them know?
Yeah.
Are they possibly gonna pop in here?
Did you guys already do your text?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I simply uploaded our.
I forgot to record mine.
Good.
If
Sorry.
I knew how to
How to what?
do the link, I could put the link in there. But I don't know how to do that.
No.
No.
I got Blitzkrieg today. I'm happy about that.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh,
Did you try it out yet?
Yeah, I was thinking about like how I needed to get in sync with, so then I have it for each war, and so I realized that I need to use it today, and I found a base. I was like 163, and it had a lot of oil, and I was able to actually 3-star it,
Oh, nice.
getting like a 60%, and it had like a lot of global age stuff.
Oh, that's good. Good for you. Yeah, it is. I'm finding it difficult to use, and I'm playing with the numbers a little bit. It's very nice to have that overlap because, of course, you can throw down a sabotage, and then if you feel that the sabotage is going to run out, you drop your blitzkrieg, and then immediately after, like Usually I like to have a bit of an overlap. So like I'm thinking like 11, 12 seconds is the maximum you want to let the blitzkrieg sit. If you need
Mhm.
more time than that, you've got to drop another sabotage. So you got to be ready with the sabotage after 12 seconds maximum.
Yeah.
I've lost a couple of attacks as a result of just bad math. And not even bad math, just waiting that 13 seconds spot on to drop and it just doesn't work out, right?
Mhm.
So, but I have simplified things, and I think that's probably pretty evident in my last attack here in war, even though it was a substantial amount down. I,
What number did you go on?
oh, like 18 or something. It was silly.
Oh, you cleaned up on. Okay.
Um, it was fairly low, but I mean, I thought it was an excellent war. That's exactly how I like to see things done, where things just flowed. You know, people just cleaned
Mhm.
up where they knew that they could, and there was a lot less of the oh who should I go on, which is where I think we want to be, and that's where I'd like to see us move as far as an alliance, is to
Mhm.
have all of us kind of be our own leaders and say, I know I can clean up here, and it's already been hit, so that and I'm ready to go. So announce it in chat and go from there.
I'm upgrading walls. What do you know? Walls, walls, walls. Um,
Hi,
Hello, guys. How's it
hi,
going?
Pete.
Hey, Lex.
Yeah.
okay, and I need 6, 4.
See now why? Why? Such a pain.
What's such a pain?
Well, just the whole um, the air server like usually ends up jacking my entire CPU. Like it takes up quite oftentimes it gets up to about 60% of my CPU utilization, and I'm not happy about that because then as a result, my software encoding doesn't work the way that I feel it should, or my video encoding rather. Uh, Bilinear, blah blah blah. And I'm thinking about trying another add-in for OBS to try and improve the actual encoding so that I don't have such high CPU usage. Thoughts? Anyone? Yeah, I didn't think so.
I don't know much about what you were talking
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, because um, what were we going to talk about? Oh, how to increase your XP.
oh yes, we did want to go over that. So, um, yeah. Hey O&M, we're doing well. We're just about to dig into how to increase XP. Did you want? Why don't you start?
Well, just specifically like for war ranking, right?
Yeah.
And I did look online, and there's still not a whole lot of community input yet into that.
Okay.
Um,
It's obviously based on or geared around offensive and defensive buildings.
mhm, mhm.
So there was I think, a little bit of frustration this time because um, I think it was Demundo that went and got cleaned up on number 3,
about.
or
No,
no,
I
sorry,
cleaned up on number 8.
the butcher went and cleaned up on number 3, and I know that King Lorenzo has made a very significant effort to increase his war ranking in order to challenge himself a bit more, which I think is fantastic. But unfortunately, it's I don't see it as being a problem. It was a base that needed to be cleaned up. He was positive he could 5-star it. He announced it in chat, and he 5-starred it. So, and O&M is saying, "Here I am trying not to increase my XP."
I'm in the same position right now until my offense has caught up. I'm trying to keep my
Your XP low.
my XP lower until my offense catches up. So, and then I will work on increasing my sort of war ranking XP.
Right.
Some of the tricks I have heard through the grapevine is that generals is a good way to upgrade to increase your,
XP.
well, not just XP, but
For your
it's
war
your
ranking.
war ranking. So,
Okay.
um,
So because I have like level 11 and 12 generals,
yeah,
would be a good reason why I'm ranked, or I was ranked third or fourth.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So,
Obviously, once I get my fort upgraded, complement, I'm doing a
yeah,
redoubt tower.
a
Can I?
fort would be, yeah, no, I want to go for a loot.
Oh. So, and I think it is like when you hit a new level, so say for instance, you just hit gunpowder age, you're going to want to make an effort in order to keep your XP low until you get some offensive units that look like they are gunpowder. And slowly, I think it's a lot less frustrating doing it that way. With my primary account, I didn't do that. So I would hit a new age and I would go ahead and upgrade all of my defenses as soon as I could and get all my guys working. And as a result, I experienced an immense amount of frustration. Because, of course, you hit that brick wall where you're not able to attack
No, I don't
properly.
even have enough
Enough what?
troops.
Why not? You
Because
just
I
look.
had a bunch of ninjas for my war
Oh.
attack, so yeah.
Okay.
So I need about,
Elite Warang.
yeah. I need another 200,000 food because I have some library research I want to do.
Because you're trying to catch your husband. Is the shinobi the same as a Warang? The shinobi, it's the same image.
Yeah, it was glitchy before. I didn't have anything there, so I don't know why it's done that.
Interesting. O&M says he made the mistake of upgrading his road network and went up like 9 or 10 levels
Yeah,
in XP.
yeah, that's a big one. So if you want to increase your war ranking, do your roads. I have not touched my roads. Usually that's one of the first things I do.
I did that. That's that's the very first thing I did actually was started I know my roads.
So IA, a big one, I guess, is industrial age, is the bunker.
If you upgrade your bunker, if you get a bunker,
Yeah,
okay, so that would impact it as well because I know, for instance, Paris, Texas has 2.
yeah,
So that's like a double whammy, I guess, right?
yeah.
What about airfield or airstrip?
No, I haven't heard anything on airstrip.
Okay.
I would think that would.
It's just a good thing to have
I
an
think,
upgrade because that can be the difference between winning a battle and losing it.
well, yeah, absolutely. I was saying that today, that if I want to get 3 planes, because if I have 3 planes, you can actually take out a building, right? 3 planes on one building will actually effectively destroy it versus, just kind of disabling it or causing a reduction in the firing rate. So it's actually only a 66% reduction in the firing rate or spawning rate. So it doesn't actually stop things from spawning, and it does not work on forts. And planes do horrible damage to generals. They don't even touch them.
They barely do anything.
Yeah. O&M says he had too many resources, and that's the only reason he upgraded.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I hear you, and that's exactly me. It's, burning a hole in my pocket. So I was like, okay, where are we going?
I thought you wanted to. Actually, I should type Clint a message.
At. See, and yeah. So I guess the point is, I think what we're going to do for the next war, or what is being discussed, and I think that we're all fairly excited about it, is actually having a competition. So, and the competition would be, we haven't, statically formulated it, but it is being talked about, where if you 5-star your first attack, you're eligible to actually participate in the competition, or the challenge, as it were. Um, the hope is that we'll have a lot of people 5-starring, so we have a lot of people going on the challenge, and then we'll pick one base, and we all get to attack it, to see who actually has the best attack. And I don't know, we're trying to figure out what a reward would be. There's obviously got to be some math, and Clint actually is the one that came up with the math that I do want to steal, and he had worked it out such that it was like the time left in battle versus the number of troops surviving. So you lost or gained points based on those things. So that, and I think that would eliminate a lot of, well, it would do two things, I think. It would eliminate a lot of the frustrations that people are having, regarding not being able to attack higher than they are. And I think everybody's working on increasing their XP, because that's ultimately where we would like to see people going, is increasing their XP in order to actually increase their war ranking, and climb up in those ranks. And I've said that all along, that I've been confused why some of these people were extremely offensively heavy, but they were 9 spots below me.
Yeah, so we're slowly trying to figure out those metrics.
So, O&M says, I think alliances, and I need something like that, because it seems that a lot of our members are happy getting 2 stars. Yeah, no, that's not us. It honestly makes me really angry, because of course you 5-star all the time. That's O&M. Kidding aside, I don't know how to make them get more stars. It's a matter of communication. It's a matter of people wanting to get more stars. There has to be a want. You have to want to get more stars. If you don't want to get more stars and you're just happy with the bare minimum.
Well, and I think it depends. Like, are these your lower end players? Because are they outmatched all the time? That could be an issue. It could be a number of different things. They could just not know how to attack very well. So, I mean, it's just a matter of engaging them in conversation, and maybe raising the bar of the expectation.
I mean, I don't, but on the flip side, how does that work? Why am I seeing a classical age base? I just hit scout, and this is a classical age base. Should I attack him just so he's like, what happened there?
No.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I just got a classical age base.
How'd you get that?
How are you getting that with your, like...
You should send your ninjas. You should just send your ninjas in and just let them do the work.
Just like one tank?
I was just going to send 2 tanks in. So just to confirm, this is my industrial age base, level 147. Like, do they not test these things before they release them? Because obviously this is a glitch.
Oh, there you go. Maybe it's because I,
That was weird.
yeah, maybe it's because I flipped over from my classical age.
That was awesome. I wonder if we could reproduce
What
that.
credit did you get in like a max industrial and your second account?
Dude, your connection is horrible. I've got to say that.
Oh my gosh.
Are you on?
Oh no, Chris. For some reason I have no Wi-Fi.
You have no Wi-Fi's?
For some reason.
No Wi-Fi's. What were you saying, Lax?
I said that's pretty horrible to say. Your internet.
What about my internet are you saying?
you told him his internet connection sucked. I was like, that's so brutal.
Oh, it's just difficult to hear.
Yeah, no, I wasn't saying that to be rude or anything. It's just, it is what it is. I don't think it's not a personal attack. It's just, oh, are we going to kill it? I want to be able to kill that.
Yeah, but now you've killed the conversation.
Sorry. Sorry.
Ah.
Sorry.
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 Yeah.
You take over the conversation. I'm looting. I'm busy here. I'm focused.
You're focused.
Not really. What do we want to do here? That's down.
Yeah. Because, like, really, what upgrades do you have that I don't have? Like, how many of your defensive buildings have you upgraded in Industrial Age? Because I haven't even brought my new ones up to Industrial Age. I don't have any anti-tank guns, and I'm 14.
Alright. I think we fixed it.
Okay.
What are we doing
Oh. Got my glasses.
here? I'll let you grab your glasses, I guess.
My message it is officially over. I moved on.
Oh, your whole, this guy's a hacker and I want to rage on him? You're done with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations. Maybe the game
Yeah.
got confused with your Clash of Clans base or something. That was weird, though.
Yeah, that was weird. But I think that must be what?
It's just not worth it. It's a waste of time.
It is a waste of time. I'm glad we agree. Oh, look at that. I can get something. What do we want to get? What's up? Oh, nice. We got burnt coffee. Burnt coffee. Who doesn't like burnt coffee? Okay. That's where that's at. You like my new base, Lax? I realize there's a bit of lag there, but... So here, let's take a look. Let's take a look and actually... Let's diagnose. Let's have a finite look on, I guess, who's above me within war. So we've got Paris, Texas, and King Lorenzo versus myself. So I'm kind of curious to know what that looks like here as far as XP. So I'm a level 147. And Paris, Texas is 150, so that kind of makes sense that she would be above me. And then we've got King Lorenzo. King Lorenzo's a 143, so let's go and visit him because he's ahead of me in the war ranking. So I'm curious, where's that 143 actually attributed to?
I don't know what I did with my glasses.
Are they up beside the chop block?
No.
They're not beside the cutting block? So he's got anti-tank cannons. He's got one gunpowder aged mortar line there. He does have a bunker. He's got 2 bunkers, and I think that's really the key. 2 bunkers. He's got upgraded archer towers. He's got a lot of upgraded archer towers. So obviously those are, yeah, and he's continuing to upgrade his archer towers. So those are obviously doing him justice as far as that war ranking. He's got 2 light tank producing. Where's this other one? 3 light tank producing stables, or like, do you call them stables at that point? What are they called?
Depots.
Tank depots. So he's got 3 tank depots rather than stables. Plus, I mean, he's got 3 tanks. So offensively, King Lorenzo has always been ahead of me offensively. And he's always had that one step up on me. Like he had his Brandenburg Gate before I did. He's always had 3 planes since I think he joined. But that's got to be what it is. And he's also got, yeah, that's the level 3 readout, which is what I'm working on right now. But his road network.
He doesn't have 3 anti-air. Oh.
Why? What do you mean 3 anti-air?
You can have 3 anti-air defense units.
There's oil, or there's like an oil thing.
It's, you just get it through research.
Yeah. What's the research that you have to do? Do you know? I want to know.
Research good if they're one.
That's the War Academy. Where's my library? There it is.
Like, it also gives you an extra bunker. Research also gives you an extra airstrip space, like airspace. Research also gives you an extra air defense.
Okay, so no, it would be on this one, air defense and aviation.
Yep.
Oh, okay. +1 air defense. Attack, health, limit, and then limit again. Okay, and that's what I'm trying to save for now, is to get that upgraded. So I've got another 1.5 million to go. But I've also got, oh, I don't know, take your pick. I've got a minimum of 2 days to wait, so I'll probably be able to do that a few times over. I would like to actually get that coalition or the embassy. I was thinking I'd like to get that to level 3. I think that'd be neat. I don't know, like, what's the highest level that you guys have seen people having?
What, 3 or 4 or something like that?
3 or 4? Because I'm wondering, like, is there a limit on how many of these things you can actually have? Would you be able to just activate all of them, or are you only allowed to have a maximum of X? You know.
I would ask Jag about that because Jag has his max out now.
He does. Okay, that is an excellent question for him, because I would assume that they wouldn't allow you to go ahead and say, I have all of them activated, right? Or maybe they would. I mean, it's because in my opinion, or my translation of it, the war coalitions are supposed to behave similar to your temple blessings, right? And there's nothing to stop you from having, say, an armor blessing, a fortification, a weapon, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, like you can have them all activated if you want at one time.
Yeah. I really. Why do the bears always show up whenever you like start doing something? Right?
I don't know.
I haven't seen a bear in like 3 weeks.
What was that?
I haven't seen a bear in like 3 weeks.
I should come to my place.
Come to our place in the morning before Marla has had coffee. You'll see a bear.
Yeah.
I had a bear that was wandering around my base for so long, I named him Yogi. I was feeding him picnic baskets for weeks. There is library research available, but maximum number of... I went and did this one because I have a bunker, right? And that's really not clear, right? It's like, add splash damage to heavy tank MK1 attack. I'm like, oh, that'd be awesome if I could go ahead and do that.
But it's offensive only.
It's offensive only. And I had confirmed that, and that for some reason it just in one ear, out the other. So I pushed it, and I went ahead and I got it. Now I don't even have an MK1 tank. Like,
oh, hello to Butcher.
Bears and boars and stags always appear when you have 2 people available. Yeah, and then you just get to follow them around and click on them.
Yeah, like, hi, hi.
Yeah, I've got 2 available. Boars. Meow. Our cat's feeling better. I know you were all very concerned about our cat.
Yeah.
He's feeling better. I don't know what. Oh, we saw a skunk the other night.
Very
Little
cute.
little baby skunk rummaging around in my garbage. Yeah, I was thrilled.
Yeah.
Marla said, "Aw." I was like, "Oh man."
Yeah. Well, through the door.
Yeah, I guess that's the difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was
Oh,
helping
you
me.
didn't walk up and shake his hands?
Oh, and he was less than a foot away from me, right? Like I walked out the door and he was there. I stopped and I looked down, and sure enough, there's this little tiny skunk, and it was a small one. And I'm not sure if they might even like I'm not sure are they able to spray right away as soon as they're born. Does it take them a little while? Because I mean, this one was young.
Yeah.
It
No.
it was young enough to be cute.
Well, no. Well, even the grown-up ones are cute. It's just like,
You think so?
yeah.
Who wants to give me some troops?
I mean, like, I was terrified our 9-year-old was like gonna like try and adopt it. She's like,
Yeah,
it's so cute.
I got a video of one last year. Oh no, that wasn't even last year. That was this winter.
Hmm.
You know, talk about a mild winter. We had a skunk that was in the backyard. It was living in the neighbor's shed. It had like burrowed a hole into the front of her shed. Did I get something? No. Um, and it was living there for a bit, and I got a video of it. But it was huge.
Yeah.
That one was monstrous. Like it filled the garbage bag.
Yeah.
And they, for whatever reason, they're picky. They're very choosy about what garbage bags they want to get in on.
Yeah. The last time the big one came, it was licking our ice cream container clean.
It loved the ice cream.
You're
All right. I'm not waiting.
not waiting?
I've got
I
troops.
can't blame you.
I've got troops, so therefore. Wah.
Went.
So, this army needs a new name. Ideas? Keeps echoing. What does that mean?
Is it you?
You know what?
Anyway,
Maybe if we.
What about just like Invictus?
What? Any ideas for a new name for that?
Yeah, in-laws.
Is that you? Really?
No, that
I
wasn't.
was trying to figure out who put that in. I was like, please. So that's actually on the list of suggestions, and I was like, oh, please don't tell me Chris got it here and just threw that in there somehow.
Oh, I should probably have focused on that first. Maybe.
It was probably Tyler, not Chris.
That Tyler guy. Such a pain.
Oh yeah, your second personality just like walked up in there, they're completely woken up and feeling anew.
Just call yourself Invictus Boards.
Call themselves what?
Invictus
Invictus
Horde.
Horde.
Invictus Horde.
Yeah.
Well, I think the idea
I
being,
think Invictus Horde is still like an open alliance.
I'm pretty sure it still exists, right?
Yeah, it just has Smurf accounts in it.
Yeah.
Are we not gonna do the custom war with like the Jumbo Alliance where it's the best like the US elite?
I don't know what's going on with that. We have been asked by RAT, and they're a pretty stock alliance. They asked us if we wanted to actually come and war with them, and they're really nice guys. I mean, I think part of the thing is that people put these guys on a pedestal as not being people, but they are just people. They are people that are playing a game. So
Yeah.
they asked, but I mean, they're so heavy.
Yeah, it just wouldn't line up.
I don't think so. But I mean, we were gonna try it anyways. We were like, yeah, okay, maybe we'll give it a shot.
Say elite. You'd say elite would do 20-20 because S on behalf of the prodigal thieves to do 40-40, and they said no, we can only do 20-20 right now. So
Okay.
that I think it's actually usually grow. That's their third tier. That would be about where we all at.
Yeah.
No, I think we take USA Elite 3 or 2.
That's I mean, let's do it. Let's see.
Yeah, and then I think we're like, wow, nobody has generals, so we probably.
I think. Oh, thanks, TV.
Yeah.
I got MacMarla.
Yeah, but you crowned it. You crowned it.
Yeah, but I mean, there was like probably 5 or 6 of us without.
Didn't you say that you crowned it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, I thought so.
I probably have my generals right about now. If I didn't crown it, because I remember being like 2 days ahead of everyone.
Yeah, I think you were like as soon as that came
I
out.
was right when it came out. I upgraded because I had 57,000 oil.
Yeah. Hardcore.
I'll let you guys.
I was grinding out. I was grinding out the oil already, so it just came right at the perfect time.
I'll let you get to know more with USA League. This is about the VN1.
What do you mean? You're about to be in war with USA Elite? Is that what you said?
I'm about to be in no war with them.
Yeah. With which
Yeah.
account?
Maine.
Oh, wow.
I got really curious and it's been bugging me, and I've never actually been in a war with them. So I went back to E2 and I was like, all right, next war I want to be in. The response from chat was about time, and I was like, what the heck, really? So.
That's awesome. Victory, outlaws.
I'm gonna destroy that for sure. I'm gonna be really bad, but I'm gonna give my shot. Give it a shot.
What is that all about?
What is what all about?
Oh, I'm trying to get a screenshot. About time. There it is.
Perfect war. Oh, that's what I like to see.
Should we start another one?
I don't know. I don't know. Should we do a war reset or?
What do you guys say? Do we want to do a war reset or do we want to just continue on with these ones?
Post war, we were only ahead by 50.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was a tight one, LB. I don't like to see them being that close. Um, and especially like, I mean, talk about not pulling your weight, LB. Like really, between your 4 accounts, you got what, like 2 stars?
You don't know how to get down there and get that star.
I do have a question for you, Chris, and this is kind of something I've been trying to figure out because it makes no sense to me right now. When you were at 2,000 meters and you were doing an attack, how would you raid? Would you go in and like would you like obviously I think I'm trying to get the 5-star, at least the victory, but would you use war tactics every single battle? Would you not? How would you do it?
No, I didn't. I was so how I was actually doing it when I was up at 2000 was I was just going with
Yes,
I
continue.
just so happened that LB and I were climbing at the same time. So I was utilizing rather than tactics, the goal was kind of to use one war tactic per attack, complemented with artillery or tanks or whatever I could get that was kind of heavy. And that's how I was getting in there and hopefully getting through. The majority of the time, I was not getting 5 stars. If I went in, like my morning attack, I usually have all my tactics and I'll throw them all down. But that's just because they're all there. But I mean, I want to play. Like the point for me is like, I like doing this because like, you know, I'm now waiting
I'm
what.
not. I'm just asking because I'm trying to figure out how the heck players can be in like Dynasty League and Higher League, and they're like just like they're just doing 5-starring because at that point you're gonna have to use tactics, you're gonna have to use mercenaries, like, and you're not gonna get enough like trade per battle to refill all your mercenaries again. So I'm trying to figure out: do they just leave their like boats on for 20 minutes or retrain the whole army? Like, what is the like schedule? Do you do like an attack in the morning? You get like 10 battles, get attacked 30, and then like how does it work? That's what I'm
Okay,
trying to figure out.
so from what I understand, a lot of these guys end up using training blessings. So they use a training blessing and a tactic blessing, and they dedicate time to it. So they sit down for an hour in the morning and an hour at night, something like that.
That's a lot easier. So, you just have to fight your way there.
Because I think if there are mercenaries in there,
Because like I'm trying to like
more than one star.
I'm trying to justify what I do is it's any better, but with sniping you just go in and training blessing, and it's like every 3 minutes you get all your guys back and you get loot really quickly. But when you're 5-starring and you lose a whole like army, or you lose part of an army, or you lose all your war tactics on one hit, like how do you recover from that and keep climbing and keep doing what you do timely? That doesn't make sense to me.
We'll probably use more tactics on the ones that.
I bet you they mostly crown it. That's what I'm gonna guess. They probably crown it. They have to. There's no way they can climb and like do that. Like,
Starting
Yeah,
in
well, you
war.
have to use tactics blessing for sure, and it doesn't hurt to have a blessing for your spells either.
But I mean, let's face it, like if somebody actually is a professional and they've got an income and they're doing these things, what is the difference between dropping, say, even $100 on playing this game versus spending $100 on your internet or your cable television or your coffee or whatever it is you decide to do? I don't see a difference.
Well, coffee might be something better.
I see what you're saying. So
So for these guys to get up there and actually just crown these things, and especially if you think about it, like you are right, from what I've seen, after that 2200 range, having these medals or having the trade goods is really nothing, right? These people do have the trade goods, but they've also got the crowns available. Once you actually have the training blessing and the tactic blessing enabled, crowning something becomes a lot more affordable.
yeah,
So it goes from being, what would normally cost you 14 crowns, let's say, is now only costing you 1/5 of that, right?
right.
So you're able to crown things, even if you're losing, your full army crowned is probably going to cost you 20 crowns. And that's my assumption. But I mean, and obviously it is an assumption. I've never confirmed that. That's just suspect. But it certainly, climbing that high does not meet with the way that I like to play.
Right.
I don't.
Even still, I mean, I didn't go. I gave up and quit. I dove.
Oh, no. I did too, LB. I did too.
Back and get better troops, better defense. And it won't be that hard, I don't think.
I
I'm a new industrial age, so it's kind of hard to get above 2200 when you're still, trying to get.
I think what my frustration as far as that was that I came across a hacked base, and he was worth 39 medals.
Right.
Or no. Anyways, I can't remember. The point being, I dropped everything on him, and I couldn't even take out his town center that was actually sitting out. So his town center, for one, was overlapping, and there was about 5 or 6 buildings over top of it. But the thing just would not fall. And I mean, I went at it with, that's when I was laxing it, and I went at it with 8 tanks not sitting on top of caltrops, not within the range of anything. It was literally free and clear and open, drop your tanks, attack that thing. But the guy probably had 40 or 50 tanks on me immediately, nothing in the town center, and complemented with that, when my tanks lasted and were attacking it, and it still just would not fall. So that was part of it, and then complemented with that was the crashing. And after the crashing, I was done. I was so spent. I was just like, I'm finished. I lost, I think, close to 200 medals in the course of 2 days. And by the end of that second day, I looked at Marla and I was like, I guess I'm never kissing you again. I'm sorry. Because her and I had a deal that I wasn't going to kiss her until I got 2,200 medals. And we haven't kissed since.
Yeah. I guess the reason I ask is because, like, I was trying to, like, I went from sniping on my main account, which I think is ridiculously easy now, and then I was doing the whole trying to 5-star, but it just, like, in one battle, I had to, like, I didn't, like, sabotage the town center. 3 howitzers popped out. Oh, whoop-de-doo, So, I still got the victory somehow, but it's like, how do you deal with it when you're dealing with that every single battle? Like, you're a Dynasty League, it happens every battle. Like, you can't avoid it. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. How do those guys, like, go on about and, like, live their lives in that glorious medal range
doing that every single time. They've got to be crowning stuff. You know it. Like, there's just no way.
Yeah, I mean, you would have to. You would have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me that, like, how else would you do it? I understand. Like,
Yeah.
if you're British ranged, you can probably get in there and get the town center, with just your range troops. I know that I can do it with my other account, using one sabotage, let's say. However, short of that, and then you're not using any heavies, and combat with that, you're having to force target it every time. So I don't know. I really, yeah, get the oil. What are you doing?
This is a good question for a Jag. Then I guess I have to ask him. Yep.
I would. I certainly think it would be a very good question for Jag.
I'll be back. I know that much.
You'd what, sorry?
I will be back. I have not given up the ship. I'm going to regroup, get stronger, and come back.
Absolutely. I think that's good. I mean, that's what I'm intending on doing. I'm slowly climbing back up already, just naturally. And I'm not sure if I'm going to drop again or what's going to happen, but we'll see.
Oh, well, I'm not climbing at all. I'm laying low like a snake, slithering around in the ether here, gathering lots of oil, lots of food, lots of gold, where it's really easy to get. And then I'm going to burst forth and take over it like,
Oh, no, that's not what I
whatever I have
want.
to do to get there.
Sorry.
I thought we were going to start war.
Oh, that's right. Start war. Start war.
Oh wait, put me in.
The Butcher, you can't ask Matt because Matt does not climb. Matt actually sits around, I believe, like 14 to 1600 range. You could ask Clint. Clint would be a good resource to ask because he sits around that 1800 range and he dominates in that 1800 range. And I found it very hard. Put you in? What? Why is Paris out?
I don't know. Oh, she did switch to German.
She's German.
When did she switch to German?
Who's German?
Paris, Texas switched to German.
Yeah, German power.
Ah.
Get that 50% Teutonic Fury. Woo!
Who?
Paris, Texas.
Paris?
Yeah. Right?
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
That was a mistake, maybe.
Nah, that rally's gonna help her out.
Kobe, we sat out. I haven't heard from him. Cookie, we sat out. I haven't heard from her.
Well, I play German, so I can tell you it's a good nation to play, but it takes some patience, and you have to get used to it.
Who are all these people?
Who are they? I mean, we could get rid of them if you want. We got 48 people in there.
Lax Jr., do you want in?
Yes.
He said no.
Huh.
I'm an ambassador for him. He said no.
No, Raiden's good. Raiden, did he use both of his attacks?
I don't think he used either.
I think if we're gonna do like the big colossal, like war against USA Elite, then we should look at 5 stars and who gets them regularly.
Okay.
And who can go up against those challenging bases, and who wants to do that.
Well, what we were saying earlier is that I think we should do that.
Maybe for the what's it called, the prize, you'll get an entry into the competition. Like a
that sounds good.
Like the leaders who are going to be more of the people who are coordinating it will start looking at you better and closer at how you're attacking.
I think that sounds like a really good idea. We can actually have it as part of a larger pool where if you win, that's your ticket into. Yeah, I like that idea. See?
Oh my gosh.
What? That's what I know. I'm sorry.
4.
But that would have to go for like Invictus Army and Prodigal Thieves if they want to do this.
Well, we're gonna let Invictus Army lie until they're a little bit more settled, because
Yeah.
they are just falling back into their kind of groove. Hi, Cat. Prodigal Thieves, however, we'll talk. Marla, do you want to maybe reach out to Clint if I don't see him first? Because Marla's secondary is actually in Prodigal Thieves, right? So, we're aiming for 30, are we?
Well, yeah.
So maybe like around 10 from each alliance if we're going to do 30v30.
10 from each?
Because I think for us that'd be probably
I picked the
like
low
our top
ones.
10 players in
The lowest
war.
of the low. Are you
There we
making
go.
coffee? Oh no, that's the. I guess garbage comes tomorrow.
What? No, it wouldn't. Monday.
Is it Monday that it comes?
It usually comes on Fridays, but today was a holiday and tomorrow's Saturday. I can't imagine if they're, yeah. Anyways.
Maybe Monday.
All
I'll
right.
look it up later.
Put it out just in case.
No, not here. You don't want it out. Trust me. If
Oh
it's
yeah,
if it's out, it means it's all over the street.
Yeah.
that's true.
I think a lot of people forget. Even I forget sometimes that we're we're in a town of 1,200 people. So needless to say, there is wildlife. Oh, there it goes.
Oh yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah. Wow. Anybody want to translate that? How do we know that these aren't like extremely profane alliance names that we're up against?
We don't.
And they just laugh every time they come up against us. They're like, ah ha ha ha. Starting from the top, and working our way down.
Well, dude, the Kremlin has a pretty decent like range. That's not bad at all.
Wait, do we already have a war match?
Yeah. Even their number one's a global 157. I could run them over. Yeah. I'd hit that.
I could
Okay.
probably run it over now. Now that I have global or Blitzkrieg, I mean.
Yeah, the Blitzkrieg is a huge benefit, right? O&M actually, sorry, jumping backwards here. O&M said, is it just me, or does it seem like there's moments when nobody attacks you even though you're stocked up on resources, and then others when you just can't stop being attacked?
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I find it
That's
has
why.
to do.
When I was at 1,500, I would stay at literally 2 million food on the dot, because anytime I'd get any food, I would immediately get attacked and have to lose all of it.
Really?
Okay, so it might
Yeah,
be.
I actually lost in one day. I lost
But let's look.
how much food? I lost 3.3 million food in one day, and I looted, and I had a training busing on that time, and I looted about 4 million, and I lost 3.3 of it.
Wow. But that have to be over a course of a certain amount of time.
That was over the course of the day.
Yeah. So that's like.
But I was just like, I can't stay up here. I tried, but even at 1,500, I'm just getting attacked way too much. I don't have, since I'm a lower level industrial, I need to get my levels up and my and my stuff upgraded so that I can get that metal range solid.
Yeah.
And so right now I'm upgrading my roads. That's 1,115 XP times 90, so
Yeah.
95.
It's huge. It's huge. It's a lot of XP. So, I mean, that's, I don't know. That's where I want us to be moving in that direction, though. I want to see what happened to his shields. DeButcher is asking what happened to his shields. I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay, so that's there's one. Let's take a look at our 30.
Is it gunpowder?
Yep.
Buzz, if I remember correctly, is not in
Wow.
good shape.
No.
Right?
Like,
Really not in good shape.
hasn't played in a month.
Well, I don't know. But even when Buzz was online,
Is that BDF?
No.
no. BDF is not in war. Unfortunately, he's still not even able to attack,
Yeah, I
like
know.
get online.
I saw his thing in the Alliance chat today.
In the Alliance chat today.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
on today.
Oh, really? I'm sorry I
Yep.
missed him.
He was actually like seemed to get a little bit thick. I think it was. I don't know what it was, but they just figured it out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they seem to be fairly slow at diagnosing and troubleshooting these things, and I'm not sure, like, I know with a lot of companies your hands are tied, so you've got to escalate it and follow procedure in order to actually even get the insight on what's happening in a specific log. And I guess the frustration on my behalf is that I've run tier 3 support, which is
Lax.
literally,
Fix your war base.
Lax, what is that garbage?
What?
What?
Don't tell me what, seriously. That's your
I've
war
seen,
base?
dude. I have nothing on this account at all. I haven't played on this account in like 2 weeks.
Okay, well, I'm just saying fix it before. Yeah.
You heard her.
Oh. Oh.
She's not playing around, Lax.
What's
Not
it look
playing
like
around.
right now? Does it look like my main? I think it looks like my main. I changed that like a week ago.
Really? That looks like your main? I hope not. If that's your
No, that
main,
is exactly the same thing. I did that on purpose. I would have to remake 2 of them.
what?
Yep.
That's you got to be trolling. That's a joke.
Nope, that's exactly the same, so I wouldn't have to recreate it.
No, that's got to be a troll base. I'm not saying that it's not the same. That's not the argument. The argument is that either one, you're trying to troll us by telling us that that's actually your war base, or two, it's a troll base trying to troll the enemy team. So which is it?
What? Why is it this one? That's not the one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
what the heck? So what I did was I erased all my war bases, and then I changed my main base, main base to be my war base, so that it would just like the game would be like, oh, you have a main base, but you don't have a war base. We're gonna assign your main base as your war base. I didn't realize it was this garbage. Yeah, this is retarded.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is it slow? It did exactly what it was supposed to do. That's not slow. That's your fault.
I'll change it. Make it something fun.
Yeah. Okay. So
Wow.
20.
Stupid game.
Maximum effort.
So there's about 3 that may not be able to.
Lax will be able to
Yeah, I know Logs will be able to.
To do what?
to attack.
Yeah,
To
5 star,
star.
whichever ones. I got 5-star 27. I've already looked at his base.
Big Show's actually not looking that bad.
And I have the
Am
extra
I still
30
above
seconds
Marla?
to
I
have
hope so.
Let's take a look. You should be, because I don't think I've completed any upgrades. Let's go back.
I mean, I still have a mortar upgrading and then my roads upgrading, but otherwise I have nothing going. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is get my other cannon tower to an anti-tank gun.
all the anti-tank guns. All of them.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do that. Should I do that or upgrade my other one that's in the gunpowder level?
You are above me again. I am 14 this
Yes. So number 13.
war. Mm-hmm.
Am I still fifth?
When you have your upgrades complete, I'm gonna say goodbye to that spot.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Well, because Paris is sitting out, right?
Oh, okay. So Felix is on my heels. It always seems like Felix is nipping at my heels. It doesn't matter like how little or how much he plays. He always seems to be nipping at my heels.
That's because he's awesome.
He really is.
Who's the founder of this alliance?
Saul,
Okay.
Call Saul.
Call Saul.
better call Saul.
Better call Saul. That's right.
Isn't that something that has to do like a prequel to Breaking Bad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. It's not a prequel, it's a sequel, I think.
No,
Oh,
it's a prequel.
Is it a prequel?
I've never seen either of them.
Okay.
I'm more of a Walking Dead guy, so
Just like mundo means world in Spanish, right?
yep.
um,
They
I
figured
just
it out.
number 9, and I'm pretty happy.
you're
to do
9
whatever
now? Do you want to be 9 or do you want to be higher, LV?
Ooh, I hate bases with Forbidden Cities.
We're the best.
Hmm.
Oh no, it's okay. I can just bring a Zeppelin.
Yeah. See, I don't even have Zeppelins.
What is a Zeppelin?
Well, I just took advantage of when there was a discount on the airstrip and I upgraded it. That was another perfect timing when I was grinding oil to actually upgrade my airstrip, and I had 60,000 and then I had to get 70,000 or 12,000 more.
Best alliance name yet? Snakes on a biplane.
Oh.
And it has to be an all-girl alliance.
um,
And then you can say there's no snakes on that plane.
Allies of Chode.
No.
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 Oh, that's an awkward one.
That's exactly what he's going for. Good one.
Ragnarok Rising.
They should just be
These are
resurgence.
the worst names ever. I'm just telling
Hey,
Andrew.
Lex, I have a good one. Resurgence.
Invictus reformed or something like that. Resurrected. I don't care. Make something like that.
No,
These
Lex.
names are horrible.
I got a perfect one. Resurgent.
I like
0 out of 0 there.
What? That's 100%.
Nah,
Praetorian Guard. I like that.
they're coming up with the dumbest names. Like,
I'm pretty sure Mira is sticking in Invictus Kit.
No, I really like Praetorian Guard.
that's a good one. Sounds
Isn't
interesting.
that a troop?
It's a good one.
That's a good one.
Isn't that a Roman troop? Or Greek?
Praetorian Guard is the force of bodyguards used by Roman emperors.
And then I think it's the Roman troop in Domination.
Oh, is it as well? Okay.
Yeah. That's because if it was for Romans, they're actually pretty good about finding those and using them.
Can I ask for some help? I get a lot of feedback, and I don't know why. Is there a setting I can change?
So remember you and I were talking
What?
about the location of your speaker versus the location of your microphone?
I don't have a microphone. It's like built into the.
Right.
phone.
Right. So at the bottom of your tablet, literally on one side is the speaker, on one side is the microphone. So the problem is that the software has to render and figure out. It has to do like the cancellation so that it doesn't have that feedback, but it obviously doesn't do it very well. So the best way that you can actually eliminate that feedback is to plug in a set of headphones, even if they're just cheap headphones that don't even have a microphone on them, because the point is that you want the audio coming out from somewhere else.
You're much quieter.
Try that. I don't have headphones handy, but I'll try to get some earbuds or something.
Yeah, like
There's probably like $70 headphones. They work pretty well.
$70 headphones.
That's what I'm using.
I think you're
I
crazy.
actually think they were.
Here,
Everyone has money.
Everyone has money to drop on that side.
I bought them.
Yeah.
I bought them specifically for gaming, and then I just ended up using them whenever I'm at the computer.
Your war base or your home base? the butcher.
Oh, can you give me some feedback on my base? I did a remake of it.
There's your
Yeah,
feedback.
but your war base or your regular base is what she's asking.
No, you're confusing the two. The butcher is asking for a war base
Analysis.
analysis, and
Okay.
the village is on.
I'm
stream.
asking for some home base,
Home base. Okay.
just when you get a chance.
Now is that?
As soon as I take this.
Are we actually frozen on stream? That'd be awesome if we were.
Frozen.
Yeah.
It's
See,
still
I think that
everyone's
is.
just
Oh
like
no,
piece of
they're
you.
just caught up. I've got to do something about that. So, Mundo.
Yeah.
These are $35 headphones that have a built-in microphone. They are Bluetooth capable. They have a built-in battery. They are micro USB for charging, and they're compact. And they were $35 from Amazon.
Well, of course it's on Amazon. It's gonna be $35.
But they're August.
I went to the actual.
The manufacturer.
I went to the actual store.
Oh no! I'm not. I'm just saying, as far as the quality comparison versus price, I've not found anything that actually beats these when plugged in. I'm not saying.
Could you like type that in group chat for me so I can ask what you're saying because
I think he wants a link to the headphone.
Sure. Well, LB, like honestly, to fix your problem first, I would suggest picking up a cheap $5 pair of headphones or look in your cell phone box. Like if you've got a cell phone, go look in the box that it came in.
Well, it depends on the cell phone. Did you get an iPhone?
no, I have a NVIDIA Shield K1.
There you go.
But what that didn't come with headphones,
That's the
did it?
world to be in.
No, that's his tablet.
That's your tablet. So he's asking what kind of a cell phone do you
I
have?
have some earbuds, but that's all.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, just grab earbuds and plug them in.
Did you move this on away from the mic?
What's that? It will make you way happier. Plug in earbuds. Your life will be so good. Where are you going now?
Back to
My account?
sure to look at the war bases.
Oh, and Chris, mine are specifically made for gaming. A lot of like top like CS:GO players. It's a game that I bought these for. They use these headphones because they're like surround sound, and you can hear people like if there's a sound coming from behind me in my headphones or in my game, I can hear them and realize that they're bad.
Gotcha. I understand.
That's why they were $70, and then they have a decent mic.
But that's like $70 US, right? Like I did have a pair that were
Yeah.
they were gaming headphones and they were like $180 or something.
Oh yeah, you can buy those. Those are really nice headphones, but I like the ones that I have.
They were ginormous. They had like the giant cushions on them, and they actually had the little microphone was here, and it actually you could pull it down, and it went down in front of your mouth.
Yeah, that's mine, and mine's like that, where you can just like, it's like you can put it up and down.
Yeah, but that would be about the same price range, right?
Yeah, it would be because I mean that's shipping and handling and all that jazz. After you get them up here, that's what they are worth is about 170. So, and then my son got a hold of them, and they were never the same after that. And in actuality, the first pair of these that I I ordered a different pair of these that were cheaper, and I got them and they broke within a week. I contacted them and they said, "Oh yeah, for sure, we'll send you out a new pair. Can you just put the old ones in the box and send them back to us?" So like no waiting, no paperwork, no nothing. They're like, they just shipped me these ones and said put the old ones that are a different model into that box and send them back to us if you could. Sorry for the inconvenience. It was like, yeah, see, that's doing it right.
Okay.
That sounds like what insurance people should be doing.
What insurance people should be doing?
Yeah, like if like something breaks, then you go.
Oh yeah, but I
You
mean,
can
decent
then
manufacturers,
is going to be through the roof.
decent manufacturers and product manufacturers, they do that. Like my laptop, which is a Lenovo ThinkPad.
Wow, look at those walls.
Oh,
They're
that's a
coming
nice one.
along.
What? The butcher's actually fixing his walls?
Yes.
Nice. Like that's the one thing you can get away with upgrading and not impacting your XP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I finally got rid of my level 7 walls.
Good.
I like that there.
I really like his base. I think it's neat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what his metal count is, but he's got a neat base. It's neato.
It's neato.
Neato Magneto.
Obviously, well, his road network, even his road network isn't that bad, right? Like for what it is.
Yeah, no, actually, it's
Keep it.
What's that?
mm.
That's a tricky base. That's going to split up your tree.
Oh, I've seen some attacks on his base where the troops just go, like the AI just goes broken.
Alright. No, I changed it. Finally changed it.
What?
I changed the word of base.
Oh, you changed the war base. Okay.
Yeah, so not a regular base, but little different.
Okay. What slight changes did he make, though?
Guys, I'll work on this.
Hacked the game and added extra walls and took all the sound.
What are you guys saying? LB, is that any better? No? He ran away? Hello?
And am I don't know. I remember making a bunch of recommendations on this base, but I can't remember what those recommendations were. Oop. I think it looks awesome. Yeah. I just might switch these ones. That's a possibility. And yeah.
See. Let's try that. Let's see how that works.
Yeah.
Is that any better, guys?
Yeah.
It is?
I think what we should do is open like a TeamSpeak server. I think
No,
that'd be nice. I like TeamSpeak.
I just switched it over to the US Central server. So I'm hoping that the ping times are actually a little bit more consistent there.
If I'm coming out this base, I'm gonna be coming in from up here. That's just.
Thing. I've offered the idea about TeamSpeak because I have several servers I know that they're empty that we
How's it?
could use, but
But that's way better on my end. I can hear you guys crystal clear.
yay,
Eh?
it works. It worked for someone.
For some people.
Yeah, but that's where I'd come in at your base. So just so you know,
Just saying.
just saying, just so you know where.
Now, I watched the one replay I did watch. Buddy came in from right here, and he drops his tanks. His tanks start wandering this way, and then they go this way in order to start attacking this.
Yeah, that's why you need to attack from over here.
Yeah.
But there is lots of options there, so
There is.
I think that's good. But yeah,
I've always liked this base, though. I've always thought this base was pretty neato.
yes.
And I don't think I've ever seen one like it.
I'm liking that the walls are going up because it's now like not only neato, it's like neato and fortified and has spikes.
Spikes are fun.
Yeah. And Mundo, which base are we looking at on yours?
My home base.
Your home base. Oh, hey, Duncan.
You can read that?
With my glasses on, I can read the screen.
Where were your glasses, by the way?
They were up there. God, I'm like,
Just blind.
just blind. It's so sad.
Walls cost so much, he says.
Oh, yeah.
Walls are the long haul. Like, it doesn't matter what age you are, walls are the long haul, short of being classical. My classical were done in like a day. I was like, that's nice.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, blup, 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 blup. But, I mean, like, you can just get so much more loot down in those lower end
Oh,
bases.
yeah?
Like, it's so easy to get loot down there.
It's like 200K.
And especially, like, restarting. And certainly, you know, I have a different perspective. I'm not having the same struggles I had when I started out. But.
Because you don't care. I think you redirect your focus, right?
Well, yeah.
Hello, Duncan. That makes me very happy about that server, though.
Oh, I don't have any.
I think the voice server sounds much better. I don't care what you guys think.
Well, I mean, we could go to something else. I mean, whatever.
If the voice is really that bad, but I really don't
Yeah.
think it is.
Okay. Is it?
Oh no. Albie was there. Who else is saying what?
This is the home base.
Oh no. Oh no.
Can't license it.
That's rating, because he's been. That's why I was a little bit shocked.
Okay. Okay.
Mundo's playing Gary's mod.
Is there a problem?
No, I don't care. Are you actually playing Gary's mod?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if that was accurate or not.
No, it pictures. I don't know how.
You're
I
wondering.
didn't link it to my Steam.
Okay. Hold.
Yeah.
I've restarted the stream in hopes of actually fixing that problem.
I think your oil is very well protected.
Thank you. I tried to incorporate it so that I had like one kind of base, and then also protecting my oil in the middle.
You look like you're missing walls, though. Maybe.
Sadly, I'm not. I don't know how. I don't know how many I have 5 missing walls. I didn't do the research for 5 walls.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can probably do that right now.
There. Hopefully that fixes the actual video and audio problems alike. I'm crossing my fingers.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't have to. Oh, see, there's Clint. Clint is online, but he's not on. Sometimes I wish you could just like drag people into a voice chat.
Yeah. Wow.
Just be like, I want to talk to you and you and you.
Yeah. I might.
Not you.
Not you. You're kicked.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want that exposed.
Did you already nail him for his road network?
That's no.
No, I haven't because this is to save oil, so I get it.
Okay.
I'll get it.
It looks good.
Because I mean, like where he's been able to sort of get more buildings on, he has.
Right.
You might want to shift that over there, but really that's not.
Why would you not be utilizing your city center, like your town center troops?
Oh, because I don't usually, since I said in the in like the 800 range, I don't really mind my town center being out because I'm more of a save the loot so I can get up there person.
Okay.
Yeah. But does he not look?
And I don't really have troops spawning out of there unless I have alliance troops.
Yeah.
Does not have what?
But maybe because there's so many small compartments, that's why it seems like there is
Less walls?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does.
So it would be difficult.
It gives the perception.
Yeah.
Have you thought about incorporating your actual command post into your defenses a little bit better?
Once I get tanks, I'm going to incorporate it better, but right now it's not tanks, it's lancers.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wait till I get that upgraded.
Fair enough. No, that's exactly the same as me. That's why I ask, is because I'm doing the same thing. I was like, well, once I'm able to spawn a couple of heavy Greek tanks and I can throw those at somebody, then we'll talk about it, right?
Yeah, because otherwise there's no point. It's just taking up space that another defense could use.
Yeah, absolutely. What else is that? Couple of air defense.
Yeah. Would that be a hole?
Nope.
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 Okay.
Well, it would be theoretically. No, that's not even a hole. Right there, there's a hole.
Okay.
Maybe. It probably isn't because of this wall.
Okay.
But there's like 1, 2. You can go 3 spaces between.
Okay.
You can go 3 spaces between.
Oh, there's no space in between there. There's
Okay.
You can't spawn your troops there.
Okay.
and there's a bunch of traps there.
Yeah. No, I figured there was.
Yeah, I figured.
I originally had a mortar there, but then I refigured it so then my mortars could reach each other. So I moved it, so now I just left them there.
No, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Looking good.
Now I think I'm about to jump 2 levels because I'm upgrading my road network.
Do you know, I haven't heard anything from the butcher regarding the screen freezing, but I'm hoping that it's actually been fixed, right?
Yeah.
It looks all right. Looks okay from where I'm sitting. We'll wait. I'm sure if it's not all right, I'm hoping he'll provide some feedback. Is that mine?
Yeah.
Hey, none of that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I am going for a loot run. Woot woot.
Okay.
328. The 200 and all your traps are popped. Yep. I will bite.
Bite.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, remember that one time there was that update and I had a really hard time pushing the update through? I was like so worried. Can't remember which one it was. I think it was still like back in the day, like on my phone or something. Maybe I had to push it through on my phone instead of my tablet. I can't remember. So,
I cannot remember what you were. I do not know this thing that you speak of. Oh, the update?
there was an update that like almost stopped me from getting on. I don't know what I had to do to get back on. It was a bit tricky.
I hate how they get interesting. Come on. There they are. Okay. 31 troops are in a little huddle, deciding not to follow what they should. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice. Just hurry up and die.
But I think this is a good place to
Call it quits
call it quits.
after I run this guy over. It is late.
I'm actually sleepy tonight, so sleeping's good.
You're sleepy tonight? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I'm sleepy.
That's ridiculous.
I know, right?
You're not allowed to be sleepy. We don't sleep.
I feel like I sleep sometimes.
There it is. All defensive buildings down. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
What did I lose? A tank and 10 troops. Yeah, I'm okay with that. See, that's how I end up climbing so high, right? All right. Well, let's leave it there then. That looks good to me. Yeah. A mod. The Butcher. The mod has nice walls. All right. Let's leave it there. Taking the advice of my wife. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you made it this far. You're a pro star. What do you say?
Bye.
No, you're not allowed to say that. What do you say? You gotta. What would I say? Why don't you say what I say? That'll be your hook.
No.
What?
No.
Keep your sticks on the ice.
It's have a good time. Usually he doesn't even let me say that. But I can't because yeah.
Have fun. Keep your sticks on the ice and
Have fun.
have a good time.
Have a good time. Have fun.